Let's get your thoughts on Mr. Wiggins.
I think Mr. Wiggins made an amazing decision. I think the choice of going to Kansas is great because it's a great tradition, like he said. And Coach Bill Self, I know for a fact, is going to hold him accountable. And he's dealt with players like in the past, like Josh Shelby, McLemore, who he holds accountable, and they always get better going to Kansas, and they have the right players in the right situation.
All right.
He made a great choice.
So now we got to give the final word to the guy that coaches him. You coach him with the national program. You've seen this kid grow and develop. Your thoughts on what we can expect in a Kansas uniform from the best player I've seen on Canadian soil?
Oh, I think he's going to have a huge impact on college basketball. I mean, he's a competitor. He's a special talent.
So, as a coach, how do you prepare for a guy like this coming into your program? You're a coach, so what do you do to welcome him and to make this transition as easy as possible, knowing you only have him for one season?
Well, I think that's the special thing about Andrew. I don't think you really have to do much. Pretty normal kid. He's just come in and he's ready to play. I mean, I think technically they're going to have to look at what they do from a system perspective. I know Self's a big high-low guy, but now with a guy like Wiggins, I'm sure they're going to be involving him in the offense and featuring him a lot more. He made a great choice. I think people were surprised only because it was an Adidas school, right? And he's been a Nike guy, done a lot of different things for that. That was a little bit. I think that's one of the reasons why they were low on the list. But if you were to scratch that out, I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity where he can be the man, and he's got some great pieces with him. Joel Embiid, who was in the Hoop Summit with him, 7-footer, who's going there, is phenomenal talent, future NBA guy, and Wayne Selden. So it's not just Wiggins. He's going in with some nice pieces that I think he's going to have some fun playing with.
All right, okay. So now we got to talk about the team that he did not choose to join, and that is a team that every year is called the greatest recruiting class in the history of basketball. Calipari's got his Kentucky crew, and you're talking about the Harrison twins, of course. You're talking about Julius Randle, a guy who at one point this year was ranked #1 above Wiggins until that head-to-head matchup. So is this, again, we have to have this argument, is this another one of those greatest classes ever? Anthony, you've seen?
I might see most of them playing the McDonald's game. I follow a lot of them. I like the Harrison twins, but I'm not really sold if it's the #1 recruiting class.
Especially after last year's class.
And then the recruiting class before that. I mean, it's like every year the hype meter goes up. I want to see it first on the court. I think you have teams like North Carolina has a great recruiting class, and now Kansas, so I want to see when they play.
Oh, Dan?
Look, I haven't seen many of these guys play, but I put my faith in Coach Cal. He has great recruiting classes. But I feel like the way the game is going with Wiggins kind of being the prize recruit this year, I think Kansas has the best class. They have the one best player. As much as he isn't a proven commodity at that level, we all know how good he's going to be. The Kentucky guys, I don't know. I need to see it out on the court like I did this past year when they got nothing done. See if that really is going to be the case this year as well.